choices, fear, decisions. Um, let's let's talk about fear. Um, a lot of people believe fear is a decision or a choice, a emotions, but it's not. Okay, fear. If you break down fear, I will actually put it in the title or in the subtext that fear is just false evidence appearing real, meaning we create it, we can destroy it. So why am I here talking about fear? Basically, I'm here to talk about focus and more so about decisions and choices. Mainly choices. Now, this whole entire speech is going to be about choices that we made, keyword we made in the past that dictate our future, meaning right now, our present. Now, everything in the present, the choice that we make or the emotions, quote unquote, fear related to the decision that we will be making now is going to determine our future. Now, I know there's a lot of things that's going on in the world, especially with basically COVID-19. Some people don't have jobs. Some people are losing jobs. Some people are losing income. Some people file for unemployment and it still haven't came yet. There's so much. The list can go on. But I want to talk more so about where we going. Now, sometimes it's hard to see the light in the darkness. Honestly, personally, you should be able to see the light at the end of the tunnel, but sometimes that light can be so small that you really can't see or even have hope that the tunnel or the darkness is not going to consume you. But this is where we at. We are in a tunnel. We are in a darkness that some of us just cannot see hope, light. Just some type of relief. But we got to stay focused. We got to make decisions, best decisions, and nobody can tell you whether it's a right decision or a wrong decision. But we, as whoever we are, whatever darkness we're in, whatever tunnel that we may think that we are in, do not let fear dictate or choose to take over, okay? Because we all have choices to make, whether it's right or wrong. And again, nobody can tell you that your decision is right or wrong. You can. The person that's living the life, you can tell yourself that the decision you made was wrong based off of whatever that you want to gauge it by. It's totally up to you. But whatever decision you make, know that you made a decision based off of your situation now. And that's scary because this situation is temporary. Now, a lot of people are afraid. And yes, I mean, I get it. But this is just a storm, just like any other storm. A storm comes and goes. This storm will pass. We just got to hold down or hold on and buckle down in this storm. And I just want to give some positive feedback to everybody that's listening and everybody that's watching that we all go through storms. We all go through trials and tribulations. This is no different. This is just more a global pandemic that basically everybody's feeling. Some are feeling it more than others, but we all in this together. And I don't want you to make a decision based off of fear. I don't want you to choose a road or a decision based off of fear. I want you to make a rational decision based off of where your life should and where you want it to go. And I know just by saying make a decision, it's a lot easier said than done because there's so many different factors that plays along with that. But again, focus. How to stay focused. Honestly, write down your goals. Write down what you want to do. Write down what do you want to accomplish. Mainly in this time. Myself, I wrote down a long list. But that's just me. I like down to write down, or sorry, I like to write down list. That was a tongue twister. Um, about what I can do better in these times. What can I actually sharpen on? What can I learn? What can I improve? I mean, the list can go on, but I don't want people to take advantage of this time and worry about fear on what's not going to happen, when it's going to end. Am I going to get paid? Am I not going to get paid? Like what? The list can go on. I mean, I can name numerous of things. And again, Every last one of us are dealing with this in our own little way. But we also got to stay focused on where we want to go, because eventually this will aside. This will overcome. We will get past this. But when we get past this, are you going to emerge from this situation a better person, or something that you don't even know about at all? And when I say know about, more so, can you look yourself in the mirror and recognize that person? Or did you let fear take over so much that the mirror reflection is a blur and you don't even recognize yourself? And again, like I said it before, I understand fear. I get it. It is consuming. It is one of the greatest unrelatable emotions known to man. And I say unrelatable emotions because fear does not exist. Fear is just false evidence appearing rare. It's basically the fear, or just the unknown is uncertain to you or to all of us. So we create the worst case scenario, and then we manifest it in our heads. And then we just amplify it, and we think about it, we let it consume us. And then that possibility, and it always plays in our head, can it happen? Based off of the current situation and everything else around us, a lot of things could happen, to be honest. I mean, but let's not be blindsided on where we want to go. We got to stay focused. We got to make a decision. And that's something that we need to work hard on. And it's hard to try to relate this message as powerful as I feel it, but we also have to stay focused in these times, and that's why I want to be on this mic and on a video to explain, or I can't even say explain, just open up and say we need to stay focused. We need to make positive decisions, not negative decisions. And I know you're hearing or listening saying, like, why would I make a negative decision? Listen, we all make negative decisions based off of fear. So fear can dictate a lot of different things. Like I said, fear is just false evidence appearing real. Once you consume, or once you let that fear take over, honestly, the fear is in the driver's seat. You are not in the driver's seat. So we need to identify and recognize that if fear is in the driver's seat, how do we get fear out of the driver's seat and kick it out of the car? Don't even let it be in the passenger seat or the back seat or the trunk. Kick that shit out. How do we take control of who we are as a person? And that's easy. Let's try to stay focused.